My name is Diaz.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir. Good to see you.
Your English is excellent.
Thank you very much, but yours better.
No, well, that might be.
Well, we'll see during the interview.
Better than Russian,
we'll figure it out.
And
really?
Kazakh.
We,
yes.
By the way, we were promised that you would try to speak Kazakh.
Some Kazakh.
That
yes.
is the reason we're here.
Yes.
One of the reasons.
Okay.
So can we please straight go to whatever you want to do? Let's do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
so we're gonna just do a little shopping, and then we're gonna go to the house, right?
Right.
And do an interview.
no
I
problem,
think.
sir. But
Okay.
before we do it, can I ask you a really interesting question? Where is your coat, sir?
My
Why
coat?
you're not wearing a coat or a jacket? Whatever.
I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was just told that you're from California, actually.
I know.
The Californians, they're really like
They like warm
sun
weather.
lovers, yeah, I would say.
Yeah, I don't get that cold, so
Really?
but I'm okay. I have a shirt and a warm sweater, so
Really?
I'm good.
Yeah, because I was born like in Semipalatinsk and it's really cold out there.
Oh, yeah. I've
but
been to
I hate
Semipalatinsk,
I hate winter times. So you're probably you have a better stamina against snow, probably.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I love Semey. I went to
Really?
the
You've been there?
Dostoevsky Museum
Lovely.
and the Abai Museum.
Right.
Yeah.
So we call it like the cultural, well, the capital of culture of Kazakhstan, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, Semey is like the capital of
Semey
culture.
was spectacular. Yeah, I
Really?
was there about 6 months ago.
Eric Meyer is a career diplomat, and prior to arrival to Kazakhstan, he worked in Cambodia, in the city which name I have never heard before, Phnom Penh. Also, he has been to a diplomatic mission to Cairo, Helsinki and Buenos Aires. He briefly worked in an air transport field and even the Bureau of Oceans. Being a diplomat, he considers that the most important thing is to get closer to the culture of the country where he works. He already managed to visit most of the sightseeing of Almaty, and he decided to share his visit to the famous Green Bazaar with our crew.
So excited to be here.
Yeah.
And excited to see you actually trying to spurt out some words in Kazakh. That would be
We're
just
gonna
lovely.
try.
Yeah. let's see what we can do.
In the United States, we have farmers markets, which are quite popular. Smiles help, and also
Yeah.
pointing and gestures works
Yeah.
a lot.
Right.
I mean, I've been in a lot of situations where I don't speak the language,
Yeah.
and but it's still fun
Yeah.
and makes the experience more special.
Agree.
So,
I see.
Yeah, I came to the Green Market on my first visit here in 2004. Yeah, it was a long time ago, and in some ways it has not changed much.
Let's go straight to your vendor.
Sure.
Yeah. There was something you wanted to share?
Okay. Well,
I interrupted you.
Let's
All right.
let's take a look here.
So much so.
Meaning Eric. Eric.
This one is very fresh one, like the freshest one.
No, совсем свежий, майлы, тузу аз.
I like that one.
Well, your Kazakh is impeccable. I mean, the way you pronounce the words and vowels. Your Kazakh is impeccable. Compared to all the other Americans, you probably also have that penchant or aptitude for languages.
languages.
Really cool.
But I'd like to do more in
Yeah,
in
sure,
Kazakh.
sure,
So,
sure.
Kancha,
It's 3,000, right?
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
3,000.
3,000 in total.
Okay. Rahmet.
Астмос.
This quart I had not tried before. Like I've tried the
Little bits of it?
the very hard and salty quart. This is the how do you say this? The eremshik like has a texture that I've never tried before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's spongy, right? but it tastes really good.
Eric Meyer came to the Green Bazaar not only to buy food, but above all to deep into the unique atmosphere of this completely special environment and get acquainted with its friendly inhabitants. And this place can safely be called the main trunk of the city. Almaty Green Bazaar is one of the most interesting and ancient places of the city which should be visited by every tourist. Smiling, friendly sellers are happy to communicate with buyers, especially foreigners, wishing not only to sell the goods, but also simply to exchange positive mood. Hello, my name's Eric. I'm from Tajikistan. I have been to Tajikistan 4 years ago. Dushanbe is our beautiful capital city. I'm from California. Did you know that almond is raised in California? We provide the freshest products. It's ecologically safe. You can taste it. Where is this almond from? From California. Wow, cool. And this is from Tajikistan.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
This is pistachio. It's from Tajikistan. It's delicious. Help yourself. It's all fresh. Thank you. Can I have Tajikistani apricot and almond? And this is for you. Help yourself. You must be tired. This is enough. Thank you. How long have you been living in Kazakhstan? I have been living here for 25 years. This is my homeland. I really love and respect it. I speak Kazakh, Tajik, and Russian. Oh, thank you. I like local traditions. When I buy something, I always get a gift. There's nothing like that in the United States.
You don't get gifts.
Yeah.
In this case, here's another gift for you. It's a dried melon from Tashkent. Thank you. And this gift is from me. It's a symbol of friendship between USA and Kazakhstan. Great. These are the flags of Kazakhstan and USA. It's nice to get a gift from you. You can walk the Almaty Green Bazaar all day, enjoying the sense of aromatic spices, fresh vegetables, and fruits. Multicolored abundance of paints is also inviting for the eyes. Well, the bazaar is colored with the whole palette. Here you can buy absolutely everything, and in addition, immerse yourself in the atmosphere of Kazakhstan color. And thus, together with juicy vegetables and nuts, you take away a part of the urban atmosphere of the market. On the way to the residence, Mr. Consul General and I talked about sports, his interest in winter sport, particularly skiing.
Skiing is great exercise. You're working your legs a lot more, and you need a flat environment. I did it when I was posted in Finland, actually.
Really?
Yeah, and I think there are places you can do it here in Almaty.
Did you know that there is a government award in the United States for knowledge of rare languages? Eric Meyer does not have it yet, but he is unambiguously close to get this award, considering that the consul not only understands, but also perfectly speaks on, besides native English, Danish, French, Spanish, Russian, and Khmer. Yes, there is such a language. It comes from the ancient Indian letter Brahmi, which was used in South India and Southeast Asia sometime in the 5th century. Now he's going to learn Kazakh. So the award of the American government is definitely soon guaranteed.
Well, that was a great shopping experience. Добро пожаловать.
Thank you very much.
Residence Generalny Consul, США.
Very proud, pleased, delighted, and honored to be here.
My favorite books. I have the other. This is the other version, 1900 and 1950.
So there's basically the series of books. Right?
It's just these two.
Oh, it's just these two.
But what's interesting is it's art, culture, architecture, design. It's extremely well done.
Right.
I'd be happy to. In music as well, there's Elvis Presley, jazz. This is another interesting book. This is about it's called Building Diplomacy, and it's about the architecture of American embassies. Because our diplomatic missions around the world, for many people who haven't been to the United States, they kind of should reflect the country. I mean, of course,
to represent the country decently.
Represent the country, right.
The residence of an American diplomat is inherent in some cozy solemnity. Interior, decoration and furniture very similar to film frames from American movies. And here all colors and accents are very harmoniously placed. Soft light, pleasant tones and many pleasant and memorable souvenirs for Eric Meyer. Today is the most common day, but for some reason we did not leave the feeling of a certain holiday.
First of all, probably we can talk a little bit more about the Thanksgiving Day.
Well, Thanksgiving is really might be the most important holiday for Americans. It's not a religious holiday. It happens always on the the last Thursday of November. It's actually the most common time when people travel. We travel more for Thanksgiving than any other holiday because people tend to go home. And a lot of the food is consistent for Thanksgiving. Usually it's turkey, that's kind of like the centerpiece.
Yeah.
And you make stuffing. But what's interesting about Thanksgiving is that every family's tradition is slightly different. So like in my family, we had certain dishes that were common every year for Thanksgiving that we would look forward to. My wife moved to the United States when she was 5 years old, and both of her parents came from different countries, Denmark and Hong Kong. Even overseas, Americans will celebrate Thanksgiving. Luckily here in Kazakhstan, we can get turkey quite easily.
Really?
In some countries where I've worked as a diplomat, it sometimes is difficult getting a turkey, or maybe you can't get a turkey.
Right.
So it's great being in Kazakhstan. We can get turkey, centerpiece of Thanksgiving. And I had turkey for the first time here in Kazakhstan last Thanksgiving, and I thought it tasted the same.
Talk of holidays, family values led our conversation to the best winter holiday and of course to memories of childhood. After all, during this period of life we believed in miracle and it happened to us.
My wife is
half Danish,
half Danish, but in the United States and I think in Europe, one thing that's really popular are advent calendars. These are, like as a child, I had one of these, and it's like counting the days to Christmas.
Oh, right. Now
and
what
so
it is.
like, it's like, okay, December 1st, you open it up, okay, there's a candle, and it becomes like a calendar. So
Right.
this is an advent calendar. This candle is actually from Denmark. It's an advent candle. So you burn it each day.
By the way, Eric Meyer believes in magic and makes wishes. And one of the wishes is, even though it sounds pathetic, world peace. And here the American diplomat notes with pleasure that Kazakhstan has been a friend of his country for a long time, and this friendship becomes only stronger every year.
We've had very close and strong ties with Kazakhstan. And I would say that it's not only our political ties, but I think we have excellent economic and cultural relations between our countries. The U.S. mission here in Kazakhstan, and I say mission, that's because we have our embassy in Nur-Sultan and our U.S. consulate here in Almaty. One of my favorite things about the house is the gardens, actually.
Really, yeah.
So every year we hold usually our July 4th Independence Day celebration here. If you're in Almaty, you're invited next year.
Thank you very much, sir.
But as you can see, this is a really pretty
I think it's
space.
like one of the best places to meditate, you know? Do you meditate?
It's very scenic here, and it's equally nice, kind of all different seasons. Kind of a dream for me because I'd come as a tourist and then came again, and I'd always wanted to come back here to work as a diplomat.
Yeah.
Life doesn't always work out the way you want it to, but I really wanted to come back to Kazakhstan to work, and I feel very fortunate to have this opportunity.
Ask and you'll be given. It's almost, it's almost the Bible citation that I used.
You know, not always. But,
not always, but
coming to Kazakhstan did work out, and I am so happy to be here.
It's great, sir.
Yeah. Well, great
to
being
meet you.
with
Great
you
to meet
today.
you. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing
Bazaar
information.
over
Absolutely.
here. It was fun.
Amazing day.
Yeah.